Here we have a slate bank. These are all sycamore trees along this old haul road. And right here we have a big one that fell over. So I'll let my wife grab that one, and then on down here's another one. So found a couple. Yeah, go ahead and grab that one. And they really ain't hit their peak, like I said previously. Now there's a decent sized one. Snails had to go at him. There's probably a slug in there. Yep. Have to get rid of that critter. Let me put this up and we'll look around a bit more. We probably already found probably 60 or 70. There's one under pines, which is a bit unusual around here. I mean, we found a few, but I gotta scramble up and get that one. So there's a couple. Two there. One there. One there. These are under these olives, which they brought in here to reclaim this strip mined land, and they are not only thriving, freaking things are everywhere. So they help the morel habitat, and the critters like to eat them. So guess we'll have to live with them. Let me get these. There's two. They're really hard to find in the grass with the lens of this camera. So I figured I'd zoom in on them first. A little stream coming off this old haul road. And then, where's those other ones at?
Close to the water, yeah.
There's one. And there's two more. So, yeah, we're finding a few. Let me guess, you spotted another one.
Yeah.
I see it. Yep. Alright, I'll be back. Hey folks, getting ready to head home. Figured we'd crack a beer and celebrate, because, you know, you can do that when you're out here. Don't have any roads to go on when you get to the house. So, oh, that one's full. And that one's full. Not bad. Me and the missus have been out a couple hours, so we're pretty happy with it. We probably got 100 and some, but we'll throw them on the table when we get to the house and see how we did. So later, folks. So there we go. I think we were out about 2.5, maybe 3 hours, and there's 146 there. Some decent size ones. The yellow ones aren't even up yet, I mean, for the most part, so it's getting interesting. That brings our count to 200 and some. So, looking good for the shrooms so far this season. That big old rusty lizard there. They're blending right in. Would stick my finger down there, but they have been known to bite. Hey, buddy. Don't you do it now. Whoa, gosh. That thing scared the crap out of me. He ran. I've been nipped by him a few times. Oh, yeah. Love it. Okay, there's a nice one. There's my hand. It's not massive, but still a pretty good one this early in the season. We're down here where the old tracks used to be. Up there's the main road, if you can call it that. So there's that one there. They love these slate banks. And then we've got one there. And then we got a little feller right there. No patches yet, but we haven't give up yet. Now there's a little batch we got today. 39 of them, a couple decent ones. So they ain't hit their peak yet. See how it goes. Well, they're giving storms. Of course, we don't let that deter us from morel hunting. There's the missus up there. We've probably found, I don't know, probably 100, but we got a late start today. But we press on. So yeah, they were giving 70-mile-an-hour winds and horrendous rain, but checked the radar before we left the house, and hopefully it's gonna go around us. I don't know. We'll see. So there's 100 more. They're grouped into fives, that way they're easier to count. They're not spread out for effect. So that puts us up to 430 some, which, you know, isn't a great deal depending on where you live, but for us, what time we spent out, it's pretty good. We'll see where it goes. There's another 92 that my wife found today, so that brings us up to 500 and something or other. So it's been a good year so far. So right there's a few we found today. We were gone all day. We just had a little while to look. So there's 33 in that pile. I know some people go, oh, we just repiled them. No, I'm not. So that puts us up to 563, I think. So here's how we did today. Got 36. They're still coming up. And my wife grabbed us some poke salad while I was hunting this one spot. So that is practically a meal right there. So we'll see. We're hoping that maybe we have another week. I don't know. I'm not going to film all of them. I know y'all are probably getting bored of seeing this, but found a couple decent sized ones today. This is what we do when morel season comes in. We spend a lot of time out there. So this took us over 600, so not too bad. So again, people have asked me what's good morel habitat, and we're up here on an old, off an old haul road. This has been in a previous video. You can see the contour back there where they reclaimed after they strip mined this. And there's your olive bushes. Those are pretty much everywhere. And then you have your sycamore trees. Well, that's not a sycamore, that's a poplar, but that's another tree to look for if you're looking for morels in eastern Kentucky. And I don't know how this holds up in other places, but that kind of cover, a lot of leaves, and even the dead grass. There's another olive bush, and so on. And then, try not to pan too quickly, I'm really bad for that. We have more olives. Oh, there'll be, you know, a maple or dogwood mixed in around here. There's a decent sized sycamore. And then here we have an olive. And right there, my wife spotted that. There's one that's dried out and possibly been frostbit. We had a frost here a couple days ago. And then there's another sycamore, and so you check over these banks, and lo and behold, there's one, not a real great looking one. If I can pick it up on the screen, it's easier if I can spot the thing right there. See that one? So I'm going to go down and gather these while my wife films.
Okay.
So there's that one. Zoom in. Not a bad one. These have been dried out and possibly nipped a little bit. And actually there's some poison ivy down here. This is a nice one right here. Hang on, I just spotted one on the other side of this log. If I don't fall. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. So anyway, that's pretty much how it's done. My best advice is just to go, you got to check various spots and you got to find out what works in your particular neck of the woods. So we're going to see if we can find a few more and we'll get back to you. So there's 13 more. These are, of course, the ones that I filmed there a while ago. What we consider late season morels. They're bigger and they kind of get that look to them, like the tops have been frostbit and maybe dried out a bit because we had all that rain and then the dry spell. So, oh, and right there's some fried poke and asparagus and venison we had for dinner. Anyway, that brings us up to 616. So, like I said, I'm not going to bore y'all with this anymore, but I've tried to show you just kind of how it goes. It's to get up to 616. It's taken us several weeks, you know, because we can't get out every day and hunt. So it's just a slow process, and my advice to people hunting them is just to keep at it. So good luck to y'all. And see you later.